Today we're going to be reading out of Matthew chapter 7, judging others. Do not judge so that you will not be judged. For in the way you judge, you will be judged, and by your standard of measure it will be measured to you. Why do you look at the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, and look, the log is in your own eye? You hypocrite. First take the log out of your own eye, and then you will clearly see it to take the speck out of your brother's eye. Do not give what is holy to dogs, and do not throw your pearls before pigs, or they will trample them under feet and turn and tear you to pieces. So while reading this, I got a chance to reflect on my own life. So in verse 1, when it says, do not judge so that you will not be judged, most people hear that and go, okay, so we're just not supposed to judge others. But then you read verse 2, for in the way you judge, you will be judged, and by your standard of measure, it will be measured to you. So it's letting us know that we are to judge righteously when judged. And this is why it's important that when you do judge, you have clarity of mind. You truly understand that you need to be fixed prior to ever making a judgment or trying to help others. In verse 3, why do you look at the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? And that pretty much breaks down what I was saying about how you need to self-evaluate to even be able to help others. And this is where we're told and guided on how to judge others. You must be able to first self-evaluate. And for a lot of people, including myself, that is not the easiest thing to do. It's a lot easier if you do bring yourself to Jesus and he will guide you and let you know. You can always do those prayers and say, Lord, help me see the errors in my way. Help me see what's wrong with me so that I can be healed, that I may help heal others. Verse 4, or how can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, and look, the log is in your own eye? Which is letting you know the same thing. You know, how can you help someone else when you turn around and see that you're also a problem, that you can't truly help them? Because not only will they not listen to you, they will know that you are in error as well. And then verse 5, you hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly and take the speck out of your brother's eye. You are a hypocrite if you're trying to help somebody else, but you don't help yourself first. Because how are you going to help that person with that issue if it's something that you're dealing with as well? And then verse 6 is what interests me the most. Do not give what is holy to dogs, and do not throw your pearls before pigs, or they will trample them under feet and turn and tear you to pieces. I had to pray to really understand this verse, to understand any of it, honestly. I remember the times when I would listen to the audio Bible and didn't really know what was going on other than the actual story that's being told. And I thank God that he's revealed to me what's truly going on in his word. Because in verse 6, what I got out of it was that you can only help those that want to be helped. People who believe that they do not need help will be hostile towards you and may say that you are the issue and not them. So you must be selective with who you want to help. It's not a matter of don't help everybody. It's a matter of you must be able to discern who is willing to accept your help. And that's what I was getting out of this section in the Gospel of Matthew, was that you are to judge, but you are to judge righteously. The only reason it says do not judge is because if you are judging unrighteously and your mind is not clear, your spirit is not clear, your heart is in the wrong place, you're not going to be judging righteously. And you will also be judged by the measure that you judge. So by the standard that you have for others, you will be judged. And if we were to look back and take a moment and say, okay, how do I treat others? How am I judging others? If I'm not giving grace, why would I get grace from God? And you really got to sit and talk to God about it and say, Lord, help me be better. Help me be more patient with people. Help me be right in my heart and my spirit, that I may be able to truly and genuinely help others. So that's going to conclude today. Today is January 1st, 2025. Beautiful Wednesday. Hope you guys have a great day. I know that this has truly blessed me, and I hope that it blesses you as well. And then for those who are following me from Instagram,